I don't wanna wait for my life to be over, so I do it now.
Hello, everybody who may or may not be watching. Back with another Avatar The Last Airbender quick draft on Magic Arena. Last one went sort of Jeskai, well, yeah, sort of Azorius splashing red, so white, blue splashing red allies, spells. A little bit confused there. I went 3 and 3, just enough to get myself another quick draft here. And we'll see how we're doing. Release to memory. Oh, I love it. But Phoenix Fleet Airship, that is about as bomb a bomb as you could ask for. And realistically, there's not much else you'd be wanting in that situation. Here, I want to be sort of going towards black and white, because I do want to be sacrificing a bunch of things. Could go Long Feng. Could go Momo, has a nice leaves trigger. I think I'm going to go Long Feng here, just to see if I can get a little bit. I mean, it could look like a canyon crawler because it creates a food, but realistically, let's go a little bit into colours that I'm not as used to here. Here I think I do just take the Buzzard Wasp colony because it gives me a sacrifice, makes some things a little bit bigger. Nothing else here is really going to be exactly up the alley that I'm wanting. And here Messenger Hawk or Harmer. Messenger Hawk is fantastic because it gives me the clue. But I think I am going to take, I mean, triple black is a little bit rough, but it's such a good card. I'm not sure if I'm going to be going into blue, but definitely want to take it. I mean, yeah, milling through cards, take one non-creature land, like a removal spell, or, you know, some sort of bomb, if they've got some sort of bomb there. I could take Daily Agents and sort of go a little bit stronger into black-green, but I think here what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to take the Canyon Crawler, just because if I do get up to 6, creating the food just to be able to sacrifice it is pretty nice. Here I might actually go Shao Ruthless Admiral, just for the sacrifice synergy. Here, there's not really an awful lot that I would be wanting. I might go Boiling Rock Prison, just because it can sacrifice. Not sure if I'm going to take doesn't really seem like what I'm wanting to do here. I think here I definitely take the Messenger Hawk. Looking like I could even just be playing sort of mono black at this stage. Yeah, again, nothing that really gives me any success with sacrificing, so I take the Aang's Journey. I mean, same again here. Might just take the Foggy Swamp Hunter, see if mono black is almost looking like the option. I'm going to take another Jewel. We'll take the Barrels of Blasting Jelly purely because, again, it can sacrifice. Here, again, don't really want either of these. Neither of them really fit. But at the moment we are looking in mono black. We don't really have any sacrifice outlets, so I've got the Unagi here. I'm not really going to be pivoting that hard to be playing the Unagi. I think I take Vengeful Villagers just because it does give me this nice sacrifice outlet just to get some of the things going. Otherwise, Zuko's Conviction is a great card. I'm going to take the removal. But I'm going to see. I'm really going to be trying to go for this. Oh my dear. Alright. This makes things a little bit different. That Katara is a bomb if ever there was a bomb. Oh. Gonna take it just on the off chance. Not expecting it to be the way we go. Especially not when we get like a hey bye. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, don't think I'm going to be able to run into the Katara angle. Could end up going 3 color again, but I've had so much sort of a bad time with it. Again, I could take this Aang's Journey just for a bit more fixing, but I think the Merchant of Many Hats just has to be taken if we're going sacrificing. And here, I think it's pretty easy, Zuko's Conviction. What would I want here? Honestly, I might just take the Aang's Journey again, because it means that I could take out some of sort of the not perfect. Yeah. Got a couple of different things we could do. Oh, I really don't want to take beetle-headed merchants. Could go into just, yeah, a little bit more white removal there. Could take trusty boomerang. It's not really kind of what I'm after. Don't really want fancy footwork. I'll take Sandbender's Storm. Oh, 2D? Absolutely. Oh, and another Zuko's Conviction. Yeah, sign me up. Here, I could go low and live, but again, I don't think I've actually got any other nobles. I do not. Search for lesson or a noble. I have 2 lessons and they're both just the mana fixing. So, let's take the hog monkey. It could certainly be a lot worse. If we're going to go into blue a little bit at least, might take the quench. Just spec for it. And here, I'm not going to be playing any of these at all. And here, what do we got? We've got Airbender Ascension, into the Avatar State, Heartless Act. It's got to be it though, doesn't it? Airbender Ascension bounces creatures. What creature do I want to be bouncing? High by Harmer is actually really nice. Canyon Crawler, Buzzard Wasp, and the Messenger Hawk. Oh, that removal is just so clean though. What are the chances that I'd be able to draft a little bit more removal? I'll take the Avenger's Ascension. Oh, Azula. That might change things a little bit. That means that I do actually go into blue. 2 blue on the Katara. But Azula's a really nice card. I've got to take the Azula here. What do we got? Another Merchant of Many Hats. And more good sacrifice fodder. Could go Meteor Sword, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be getting up to that stage. So yeah, let's take the Merchant of Many Hats. I'm going to take out the Long Fang. I'm going to take out the Hog Monkey for now. Definitely want to be keeping. Could even take out the Barrels of Blasting Jelly, maybe. What do we want? Got a Momo. Could be good for some scrying. How much blue do I really want to be splashing? Splashing enough for Watery Grasp? Honestly, yes. That's my thoughts at the moment. Probably don't actually want to be playing either of these duels, unfortunately. Which does feel pretty bad. Poxbear is decent. Razor Rings. I've got removal-wise. Watery Grasp. Sandbender's Storm. Azula. Harmer can hit into it. I think I do actually just need to take the Razor Rings, unfortunately. Or take the Deadly Precision. That's an easy snap pick. Pirate Peddlers or another Buzzard Wasp colony. I think I would almost rather the second flyer. What have I got at 4+? I got a lot at 4+. Don't really have any 3-drops. I'm going to take the Pirate Peddler. Don't really want any of these. Let's take the Foggy Swamp Hunters, which I will be siding out. Destined Confrontation, I guess. Not that's probably going to see play. Could honestly see room for Zuko's Exile with how little removal I have. A Hog Monkey for the board, Bitterhead Merchants for the board. Not going to be playing the White Lotus Hideout. Alright, this is a bit of a rough one, honestly. Probably needed to stick a little bit more to a theme. But I've got some good cards in here. That's the problem. Since I will be playing blue, I may as well play the Katara. I think I get rid of the Zuko's Exile. I've got 1, 2, 3 cards that desperately need blue. How much fixing have I got? I've got the 2 Aang's Journeys, which is fine, and the 4... Do I go more islands? No, I can't. I've got enough swamp. I've got the swamp cycling and 2 of those. I could even cut a land if I wanted, but my curve is so high that I probably would want... I could cut a land for barrels of blasting jelly, just for a bit more fixing. Not actually going to play either of these. As bad as it sounds, could get rid of... There's not really anything that I do want to get rid of from here. It would be as a swamp worth cutting for barrels of blasting jelly. Just for that potential extra sacrifice, a little bit of fixing. Let's give it a go. Because I do have 3 sources that get me a land. I can bring back the Canyon Crawlers with Zuko's Conviction if I want to play it. Zuko's Conviction's quite nice, just with a lot of what I've got here. But look, I mean, Katara is just too good. Azula is wonderful as well. Got the Deadly Precision, the Razor Rings, the Sandbender's Storm. I mean, Azula can be, Hama can be. Vengeful Village is pseudo removal, I guess. And the Barrels of Blasting Jelly. Yeah, okay. Let's give it a go. Let's see how this goes. So there's a 3 colour, mostly sort of black and white, but with a splash of blue for a couple of cards. Get some sacrificing going on. It really was that Phoenix airship to begin with, and then the Azula and the Katara. Here is the problem, is that I don't have any white, but I can play the Merchant of Many Hats, hopefully drawing something. Got the Messenger Hawk if I draw another land as well. Ebon Ascension would be really nice to get down though. Oh, I think I do just search for a plains that is worth it in my books. And then I probably Messenger Hawk. Make a clue. Next turn can Airbender's Ascension maybe. Oh, I do want to be airbending a creature. I could just replay the Messenger Hawk, attack with the Messenger Hawks. Play Airbender's Ascension, second main. Get a counter on it. That seems reasonable. No blocks. Could play the Merchant of Many Hats just as a blocker for the Compassionate Healer. Islands. Gonna attack. Airbender's Ascension. It's the Messenger Hawk. Play the Merchant of Many Hats. Play the Messenger Hawk next turn, but at least this can block the Compassionate Healer. I'm happy to trade it because it just keeps coming back. You can play the Vengeful Villagers next turn if that's all. South Pole Voyager. That's quite a nice card. And Aurelia, got to gain some life, draw a card. That's mono white allies by the looks of things. Happy to block the Compassionate Healer here if they do offer the trade. They do not offer the trade. Okay. Here, I think I just Aang's Journey. Search for a swamp. Play the swamp. Play the Messenger Hawk. Make another clue. Hold back the merchants as a blocker rather than an attacker, I think. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna airbend anyway. Or water bend anyway. Go searching, go digging. Alright, no hits. I think that should make me feel pretty good. Ooh, what am I gonna bounce? The merchant? Okay. That is sensible. Oh, the Kyoshi Warriors, they get to draw a bunch. Okay. Alright. This is feeling not great. I think I just take the 6 here. want to keep the messenger hawk up and about. Oh, that's actually really good. I think what I do here is play the merchant mini hats. And no. No, I am absolutely not going to. Ooh, what's going on with the computer here? It's having a little bit of a hissy fit. Not really liking it. I'm just going to pass through the turn at this stage because I want to keep the mana up for the razor rings. Let's see what's going on. Let's get rid of some things going in the background here. That might help. But yeah. Very, very choppy. So Momo, let that resolve. What am I going to do? I'm just going to keep bouncing Kyoshi Warriors, I guess. That feels very rough. Yeah. Soccer. End of turn, I'll be bouncing the Kyoshi Warriors. What I'm going to do is I might actually just, for a quick second here, we'll go stop that capture, see what's going on. Really not liking itself at the moment. That's, alright. Well, we're back, but it's not any better. Already on the lower settings. Oh my goodness gracious me. Yeah, walkways counters, keep resolving, they gain more life. Pass to attacks. Yes, pass to attacks. Got the razor rings here. Perfect. Yeah, I will. Razor rings the Kyoshi Warriors. Oh, it's settled down a little bit. Start with the bouncing the Kyoshi Warriors back and forth and back and forth. Feels like the Momo is pretty good to be bouncing though as well, because it just gets constant scries. If they got something they like on the top, at least I might be able to mill it. Take something from their bin. Yeah, at least things have smoothed back up again here. That's the main thing. Chrome in the background taking up far too much worth. Okay, yeah, I've got to play Harmer here. They're going to get Water Tribe Aurelia to do some work. Yep. But that's fine, because I get to bounce Harmer at the end of all of my turns as well, which is pretty nice. I am going to take the Glider Staff. And can Water Bend. What would I Water Bend here? It's only on my turn, right? No? Yeah, during my turn. Oh, it's one type creature as well. So I don't think it's going to be worth it. May as well attack with the Messenger Hawk for one. In my turn and bounce the Harmer. And that's actually almost a bit of a win con here as milling them out, but came a little bit too late. Here, I'll take the airbending lesson. And I will airbend the Airbender's Ascension. Just so they have to play a bunch more cards. I don't think I die on any sort of attack. I'm going to play the Curious Farm Animals, that's alright. I'll kill the Airbender Ascension straight away. I should have played the Airbender Ascension first though. Just to, you know, maybe bounce the Harmer so I can't block with it. Get the trigger from the Curious Farm Animals coming down. Then again, I'm in a position where look at their board and look at mine, and I'm sort of telling them potentially what they should have done. A little bit ironic. Because yeah, that's gonna, I mean, They bounce the Harmer. It might not even be the best thing in the world. Yeah. Get rid of the Momo. Do some more scrying. Can bring Harmer back with Zuko's Conviction though as well. Which is always not a bad idea. Another Compassionate Healer. What are they going to do? Attack with Soccer. And the Pox Bearers. To draw cards. What do I do here if I don't block the Soccer and have the Harmer die? What's my next turn? It could be a Vengeful Villagers and then holding something back, or a potential... Yeah, I mean they're going to be drawing a bunch of cards anyway, so I may as well just get rid of the... yeah, they're going to be gaining life, going to be drawing cards. Let's just allow it. Oh, that's nice actually. But is it nice in reality? Could actually just swamp cycle the Canyon Crawlers here for that extra mana. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then just pass the turn from there. Have up the Sandbender's Storm. And more creatures to be able to block with. I mean, I'm getting pretty low. I've got 13 cards in the library. I'll be playing Momo. I'll start bouncing a whole bunch of junk. To somehow make the Soccer a little bit bigger would be, I mean, the ideal outcome for I am wanting, but not quite the most likely. Pass to attackers. Just about swing with everything and be in a pretty good spot, I would, I dare say. Oh, he's passing to end. You just use this opportunity to draw a card. Cool. Just bouncing the Momo, okay. Yeah, not feeling in a very good spot here. I think it is just about doomed, but if I go duty and pass... No, duty and attack with Harmer. Oh, they just take it, okay. In the turn. Just gonna ralliers. Yep. I might be able to survive for a little bit, but it's feeling less and less ideal each passing day. Day being turn here, but feeling pretty rough. Well, they've got a Kyoshi Warriors, that's sort of exactly what they're wanting. Avatar Enthusiasts, that's also feeling pretty bad. Kyoshi Warriors. Yep. Bunch of card draw, bunch of life gain. Can they swing in for enough to be lethal here? That's the real problem. So what I think I do have to do is... it's battlefield tap, okay. No actual creatures of power 4 or greater at this point, other than the Avatar Enthusiasts. I think we've passed blockers. Block the Momo, South Pole Voyager, Water Tribe. Take 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, take too much. Actually, I have to block there, and instead of the Water Tribe Aurelia, I block the Soccer and take 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it'll be +2, so yeah. Pass to end, see what they bounce. Wait. Okay, they didn't. So I'm going to blow up the Enthusiasts, I guess. Not that it matters. My turn and draw nothing. That's going to get me a win. Guess that's attack with Hammer. Come on, you know you want to block her. Draw a card. Land, and that's going to be a scoop. Oh, they just went so wide. Dealt with basically the only threat that I had at that point. Not the nicest of starts to things. But I can always hope that the next game is going to be better. We're starting off 0-1. Let's see, got the unknown warrior or whatever his name is. This feels pretty good. Judy's, Pirate Peddlers, Airbenders Ascensions, yeah. Nice. Kingdom Protectors. Start off with the Swamp. Puzzle's Colony is kind of nice as well. Take the one. And roll out the Judy. Rather play a creature, have it on the board than the Airbenders Ascension. At this point, Water Tribe Captain, they're not going to attack, so that's good. There's islands. Let's go Pirate Peddlers first, I think. Nice death touchy threat, stops them from wanting to attack. Hopefully even more. I could get in for 3, but that is... Oh, they might have removal now. No, Momo. That is not removal. Could have removal now. Team Avatar. Oh, they're going to get in for some big damage. Get in for 6. Let's get them to sack the Earth Kingdom Protectors. Yep. A-okay. Island. Airbend Ascension. Bounce. The Momo. Give them a bit of a scribe, that's fine. Rather they attack with the Water Tribe Captain. It's fine, because I'm just going to play the Smirch and Mini Hats. I was going to be blocking with that as often as I can anyway, so it's not the end of the world. Sun Warriors. Okie doke. Yeah, give +6, block for the merchant. Works for me. Play this. Let's go. Let's go for a surveil. Yeah. And we'll sacrifice the tap duty. Then we'll go Vengeful Villages. I'll end up taking whatever damage I take next turn. Oh, Combustion Man is a bit scary. Gonna go Firebending, maybe create an ally. Attack with a big dude. No, they're not attacking with the Sun Warriors. Here. No blocks. It's a little bit bad, but what can you do? Play this Plains. Hey, bye. Am going to sacrifice the duty, which feels a little bit bad. But then take this Bastion Man, sacrifice the Vengeful Villages, and then submit 0. In a bit of a rough spot here. I do not think this is going to be a win. Definitely not with the Kyoshi Warriors. Attack with the Sun Warriors. It's a big old creature. I don't think I win either way, so I may as well take the damage. Yep, wonderful. That went extraordinarily poorly. Alright, too many payoffs for sacrificing and not enough actual things to get the sacrificing online. 0-2, not an excellent start. Maybe you need a little bit of a tweak here. I can potentially get rid of one of these. Probably the Vengeful, maybe even the Zhao. Yeah, I'll get rid of the Zhao as well. Let's see if we can get in some, maybe like a Hog Monkey, could be a little bit better. And a Long Fang? No, because I want some nice, easy. What do you want? A Quench? Boomerang Basics? So I've got the Haybai, the Buzzard Wasp Colony, the Judy, Daily Precision, I've got the Pirate Peddlers, got enough things. Yeah, let's put in the Quench. Look, to be fair, it can't be much worse than what we've seen so far, so... Give it a quick little spin. This is fine. Another black for Azula, but got some removal. Actually got a creature. Ugh. Not a fan of those sleeves though, for being perfectly honest. I mean, I love Jeff Goldblum, but yeah. Jurassic Park. Let's give them... No, we'll not give them a hello quite yet. I mean, in fact, if I just stay and do absolutely nothing, there is much more of a chance that they don't do anything, and... Oh, I mean... A win's a win, free win's a free win. Nope. Just deciding whether or not to mulligan. That was 1 mulligan, 2 mulligans. Come on, keep on going. And Start with the plains. A plain swamp first up. Island tucked in the back for a little bit later. Swamp past the turn. Not going to be able to razor rings anything, which is totally fine. Can have it in the back. We'll probably... Ooh, Airbender Ascension. Messenger Hawk first. Then I can attack in and bounce the Messenger Hawk next turn if I really want to, which isn't an awful plan, especially if they don't play anything. Oh, cool. That is also fine. I will go plains. I'll play Airbender Ascension. I will airbend the Earth Kingdom Jailers. Go on, enter again. And I'll pass the turn. They're gonna do it again. Hopefully. I'll play Curity Warriors instead. That's alright. Cool. Pass to attackers, and I will draw a card. Oh, Katara. Now that's nice. I am actually going to play out the Katara, because if I take it with the Earth Kingdom Jailer, eventually the Jailer attacks. Or I drop a Hog Monkey and protect the Katara and the Azula for a little bit longer. Which I think is the right thing to do. And attack for one in the air, because I'm not fussed about them attacking me with anything. Either get rid of the Hawk or the Hog Monkey. Probably be getting rid of the Hawk if they were to play the Earth Kingdom Jailer again, of what's on the field, but of course, knowing what I have in the back, don't have anything in the graveyard, so I kind of want to wait for Azula. Long Fang? Okay. And they just pass through. Do I use this opportunity to draw a card? I think so, honestly. I know that the Messenger Hawk likes having a little bit more, but I think... Here we go. Alright. Here we are. I just had a slight interruption, but the game must go on. Yeah, bounced the Katara, made another ally, Earth Kingdom Jailer, ended up dying. I'll pop a counter on something that's fine. I can get the razor rings back from the yard. Potentially. I mean, ideally I'd want the Earth Kingdom Jailer, but, you know. Alright, let's just attack. Cool. Alright, they didn't fall for it. Unsurprising they didn't fall for it, but at least I can hopefully play the Azula without having to worry too much. Play this Azula Cunning Usurper. Is that Longfang? It's the Earth Kingdom Jailer, that's the thing. But what they don't know, and they fail to realise, at least they get rid of it right now. I was going to bounce the Azula back. And I have to sacrifice the Earth Kingdom Jailer. It gets me my Katara back. See, look, Azula and Katara working together, I feel like it's pretty reasonable, because it's non-token as well, which is a little bit of a highlight. And how good Plus got the Razor Rings as backup for whatever they might end up attacking with. I think we're in a pretty solid spot here. I mean, yeah, look. Katara and Azula, both absolute bombs. So certainly not upset. Ah, wonderful, and they scoop. That is what we are after. Fantastic, and on to the next one. On to the next one. Nice first win. Always feels nice, and that was sort of exactly what I wanted this deck to do with the Katara and the Azula. I mean, the Airbender's Ascension as well. It's like, again, little bit askew, I think, from what would be ideal, but still seemed to do the trick. I think I did. What did I take ahead of it? I took the Airbender's Ascension ahead of that removal, which I think worked in that game, but wouldn't always work. I think here I can keep the second swamp if I need to with the Swamp Cycler, but otherwise I can just roll out an It'll Quench Ya and or a Razor Rings. Yeah, no Mad Legacy, right. Pass here. I think that's fine. Here I am actually going to Swamp Cycle. And we'll play the Barrels of Blasting Jelly, because why not? Not really a downside to it at this point. Means I can end up playing the Katara or the Azula, whichever one feels like it's going to be better on 5. Do I want them to be able to... No, I'm going to stop them from searching for something good. Could always stop what they draw into, but I feel like there's more benefits at that point. Let's go Aang's Journey for an island and pass the turn. At this rate, or Water Tribe Rally, are they going to attack with the captain? I'm going to Razor Rings it. The next turn they have to sacrifice the Water Tribe Rallier to Azula. We'll play that. We'll play the Azula. Sacrifice the Water Tribe Rallier. And I'll also take the... Yeah, there we go. Accumulate Wisdom. And we're off to a pretty decent looking start here. Do have the 5 mana to be able to sacrifice into the removal if I need it. Got the submersible. That's going to bounce Azula? No, bounce the barrels. That's alright by me. Play this planes. And they're just scooping straight away. They're a little bit stuck on land. But again, I had some good removal, some good interaction into one of the bombs. That's sort of exactly what we're after, which is nice. Look, going 2 wins after an 0-2 start gets me back into the swing of things a little bit. Let's see if there's anything else I can run with on this end. Be nice to be able to go 7-0, trophy after getting off to a pretty rough start. It's always the dream, isn't it? Here, I can Merchant of Many Hats, I can Aang's Journey, I've got the Swamp Cycle. I think this is fine enough. Start with the Swamp. Depending on what their turn 1 play is. Cool. I think I will just go into the Aang's Journey, search for an island, just have all my colours. Next turn I can always Merchant of Many Hats. Yeah, cool. Next turn's a Merchant. Happy to block with that if they do want to attack. Unless of course they have the whatever the Earth Kingdom ally pumper is. Which in those colours it's not unlikely if they've got maybe a little bit that they can do to make the healer survive, but I think given I can just bring it back if I desperately want. Oh, that's a great draw as well. Play a swap. And we'll pass the turn. See what they get up to. Yeah, another planes. Got maybe like a Earth Kingdom General. That seems fine by me. Again, if they want to attack, they can. Resolve. Pass to attacks. And I'll just swamp cycle here. Fine to have it in the bin because I can always bring it back with Zuko's Conviction if I desperately want. My turn. Play the swamp. I will actually just run out the Azula straight away just to clear their board a little bit. Again, because I've got the Zuko's Conviction in hand, I really don't feel too bad about letting it die. Gets rid of either the healer, the planes, or the general. And clearing out whatever it is, I'll swing in with the Merchant of Many Hats. Unfortunately, they don't have anything in the yard. But you can't always get what you want. Cool. And I'll swing in with the Merchant. Again, happy to take the trade, otherwise getting them down to 20 is alright by me. Got the Katara in hand as well, which is just, it's immense. Oh, fantastic. Kill the Azula. That's alright, means that I get the Sandbender's Storm. Get them to attack another creature. The islands. Zuko's Conviction. Actually, no, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait for their turn. If I can bring it back into play tapped for less than it will cost me otherwise. That means that if they do attack, I can potentially get rid of both of their blockers. Have use of the Sandbender's Storm to get rid of something next turn if I need. I got another Sandbender's Storm, okay. Earth Kingdom General. And let's have them attack with everything. I'm still just going to Zuko's Conviction for the Azula. Because I will just take the 3 if they don't attack the planes, but attack the planes. And I get the Sandbender's Storm. What do we do here? Planes. Katara. To combat. Attack with Azula and the Merchant. And if they double block, I can buff everything. If I don't double block, that's 100% okay as well. Perfect. Yeah, I think I'm actually just going to pass turn and then play a Judy. I've got the 1 card in hand, but I've got the use of that Sandbender's Storm for them. And then next turn I can potentially even... Oh, yeah, that's fine. I do not care about that at all. I also do not care about that at all. They bottom it. I'm going to take 2. Play high bay, sacrifice. Go to combat, attack, attack. They take... keep it at that. Shall I pass through and play a messenger hawk? They can attack. Yep. I think next turn, unless they can kill everything on my board, I think I just get in for the win, honestly, because I can make everything 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here. I've got 4 blockers, definitely gets 1 across. Ooh, what are they going to airbend? Hey, bye. Fine by me. Let's put it on the messenger hawk. Nice big flyers. Comes back. Get to sacrifice something like the cloak. I think they are barking up a tree that is unassailable at this point. One, two, three, four, 5. Yeah, sure. Could have killed them. But I want to toy with my play with my food. Don't think there's a way they win here anyway. Fantastic. I mean, yeah, again, could have won the turn before. Did actually completely forget that I had lethal if I just pumped all my mana into it, but didn't make a difference to the outcome. I think the decision that I made looks like it's paid off because I've gone from 0-2 to 3-2. So on to a little bit of a better task at hand. Let's keep on going. I mean, look, the Azula Katara, being able to actually get those out, you know, in the games recently that I have has definitely been a pretty big help. Here, I don't draw, but I have a duty. Sure. This is fine enough, I think. And I don't think it's perfect, but it's good enough, and especially with drawing the planes, definitely makes it good enough, I think. Oh, all my planes, my planes, I pirate peddlers, and I attack. I kill the duty with a razor rings, that's kind of okay. Yep. Sort of expected that might have been what they were holding up. That's also fine. What do I do here? I think I just attack. Attack with peddlers. Pass the turn. Hold up removal. Could have actually Zuko's Convictions, the duty back to hand. I can do that at the end of their turn. Earth Kingdom General. Okay. Pass. Zuko's... No, I'm actually going to keep the Zuko's Conviction for something that might be... Oh. Yeah, just as I draw one, gonna go stop the Someplace Peak from untapping and play a Merchant of Many Hats and pass the turn. It just means that they can't sack it to draw a card as well. I know that they've got plenty of mana, but it's sort of stops them from using a lot of that mana to get a little bit of card advantage, which I am happy enough with given I need to be drawing into some better things. Got to stall the game out a little bit. And better to shuffle back a land because that actually stops the it returning. Oh, tough. Hardened Teacher. That's pretty nice. They're not doing anything with it. And we just pass the turn. Don't think it's worth doing anything else. Flopsy. I'm going to earthbend a different land. Yep. Yep. Resolve for the gaining of the one life. And that's also fine. Bring back the Judy. Your land is kind of nice here. I will play the Judy and pass the turn. Again, I'm sort of able to deal. Ooh, Glider Staff. That is not what we want. They're going to Glider Staff the Pirate Peddlers. Yep. That's okay. And what are they going to attack in with? Probably quite a bit. Everything. Alright. So past blocks. Double block the Great Defar. Oh, no, actually I shouldn't. Block. Tough. No. Block tough. Block. The I mean, it doesn't really matter. Forest. Razor Rings the Great Divide Guide. Pirate Peddlers comes back. Cast a Messenger Hawk, get a clue. They want to attack with everything again because they can block whatever attacks with the glider stuff up onto it. Still looking in a pretty bad shape. Kyoshi Warriors, yeah, it's not looking great. I mean, they will be a bit more reticent to attack just because I've got the Pirate Peddlers here, but I'm still in too rough of a spot. Didn't really get going the way that I wanted to. Just the Forest, Earth Kingdom General, Flopsy. I blocked the Flopsy with the Peddlers, and the Forest with the Hawk, I guess. Take 3. Flopsy dies. Draw. Super's Conviction. Returning. The Pirate Peddlers. Playing the Pirate Peddlers. Passing the turn, but it's not enough because I blocked 4. They take here. Take enough, and that's going to be game. Yeah. Really not the most ideal way to finish it off, but look, going from 0-2 to 3-3, definitely better than it could have been, and basically stops almost at immediately the hour mark in terms of play. So we'll take that win. Claim my packs, my gems, and we'll actually just go, just as a little treat at the end here, open up all of these packs and see what we managed to get. Blood Chief Ascension. Oh, I remember when this card was released. Absolutely gorgeous. Zookeeper, another Aang's Iceberg. Always nice to have some rare wild cards. What else? I think we've mostly got everything else in the set by now. Oh, first Court Official. Now that's something. Filling the vault a little bit here. And off we go. That feels pretty solid. Alright. Well, once again, if you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't enjoy, leave me a hate comment. I promise I will get as offended as humanly possible. But otherwise, we'll see you in the next one. See you when, Transphemerate rebounds back. Take care, everyone. Bye.